Hey, good people, Tiffany Javon here, back with another video. And so today we're going to talk about my 5 recommendations for self-development and success. And these books have helped me in different areas of my life, and I'll give you like a synopsis, a little bit of a summary of each that I got from it, like little nuggets that I got, but you definitely want to read it for yourself. Let me put this disclaimer out there. I'm really not a reader like the traditional way. Like if you told me to like open a book and read line for line, I'm not gonna be able to do that. But I will read an audiobook or listen to an audiobook, rather. Really not reading, it's listening. But you have time, if you got any type of commutes, you commute to the grocery store or to work or to church or to your family and friends' house, wherever you're going, you got 15 to 30 minutes potentially that you're in the car one way, and you can get a good couple of chapters in, just by listening to a good audiobook. Don't stop, just stop listening to the radio all the time. You can listen to that sometime, but get some substance, in your spirit. Get some substance in your life, okay? So my 5 top recommendations, without further ado, number 1, and these are not necessarily in any particular order. I like all 5 of them equally. I recommend all 5 of them if you're looking for at some point to read a book, something that's going to help you grow you in all aspects of your life, help you grow into the best version of you, whether it be personally, whether it be mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, just psychologically, all aspects of you as an individual. These books will help with that, in every area of your life, in every facet, okay, in every way. And so the number 1 book, or the first book that I will mention, is by one of my favorite authors, which is John Maxwell. And I love John Maxwell books because he's a pastor, and it resonates with me so much so because I'm Christian. I believe in God, so a lot of his books are faith-based, and so of course that that hits home. And so the book that I'm talking about specifically from him is called Failing Forward. Okay. Ooh, that'll preach. And so Failing Forward. And so it's basically what it says. Instead of falling and, like commercial, I'm falling and I can't get up. You fall, but you get up. Okay. And when you get up, you take the lessons learned, that you got when you fell, and you run at that goal even harder, twice as harder, 3 times, 10 times as harder. But you take a step forward instead of, allowing that fall to keep you down. Okay. Don't allow, failing to cripple you, but instead allow failing to catapult you. Okay. And so it's really powerful. It talks about a lot of different examples of how people failed forward, how people kept trying to invent something, how people kept trying to come up with a book or come up with a playwright or come up with so many different things. And, it was no. People were even going homeless behind. Story come to mind. It actually is of Tyler Perry. Actually, he wasn't in the book necessarily, but just his story comes to mind of him, trying to write plays and different things of that sort, and living out of his car and being homeless. And now this man is a billionaire. So that's a prime example of an individual that failed forward. Okay. Like he didn't let, the no's and the rejection stop him or paralyze him. He let it catapult him to his next. Okay. So definitely want to pick up that book. The second book is The Secret by Rhonda Byrne or Byrne. Don't judge me, okay? Look it up. So The Secret is all about the law of attraction. And I love the law of attraction because it talks about it's the law of reciprocity. It's what you put out there, you get back. Like the Bible talks about what you sow, you'll reap. And it's all about what you focus on will grow. Not only what you focus on will grow, what you focus on, that's where your energy will flow. Where you focus, that's where your energy will flow, and that's where your actions will follow. And so what are you focused on? Okay, are you focused on positive things? Are you focused on things that's going to get you to your next? Are you focused on things that's going to add value to your life? Okay, so let's just take some self-evaluations here and find out where our focus is, because we need to be focused in 20 and 22. Okay, and all the years going forward, but definitely in 20 and 22, because it's a lot of stuff going on. Okay. So that's book number 2. Book number 3 would be The Secret of a Millionaire Mind. Okay. And that's by T. Harv Eker. And this guy here, he is phenomenal. He wasn't always a multimillionaire. He didn't always have a great net worth or network, but he built that. And he talked about his story. He talked about failing forward. His story was a little similar to the John Maxwell story. Well, about failing forward, about starting business after business and, getting turned down for loans and, you know, being so behind as far as personally in his finances with debt and debt on top of debt, and had foreclosures under his name, and just so many different things. But he didn't allow all these things that were against him to cripple him. He kept pursuing until he finally found his niche or his niche. And when he found it, I mean, the sky was the limit, dude. He was doing so bad that he ended up having to move back in with his parents. I think he tried schooling and ended up moving back in with his parents in his early 20s, and moved into his parents' basement. And then he did so good that he moved out in early 20s. Like, it didn't take him long to figure it out. And once he figured it out and didn't have to work for anybody else for the rest of his life. And so that's ultimately what I want to do is transition, okay, from the 9-to-5 life to the entrepreneurial style life 100%. And, you know, just follow me along in that journey, okay? And these books definitely will help, you know, motivate you to take the actions that you need in order to get there, okay? If you coming with me, if you coming, come on. Okay, come on in the room. And so that's book number 3. Book number 4, I would say, is In a Pit with a Lion on a Snowy Day. Okay, I know it's a mouthful, but basically what that talks about is you have to chase the lions in your life. You do not want to look up at the end of your life and say, I wish I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Okay, you don't want to have all these missed opportunities because you were too fearful to make that step. You were too fearful to move forward. You were too fearful to even try. Okay, we got to try in this season. We got to come on. We got to come on with the come on. And so that basically talks about, you know, yeah, you feel fear. You know, that's human nature. You're supposed to feel fear, but you do it anyway. You feel the fear. Nothing wrong with you having fear, but you don't let fear cripple you. You let it catapult you. You let it push you to your next, and you don't stop until you get there. Okay. And that's in book number 4. And the last and final book is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. That one in and of itself is a great book as well. It talks about a lot of the different little things that you do today compounds over time. Okay, in every aspect of your life, whether it's in your health, whether it's in your eating. If you eat more calories today and just a little bit more, you're gonna look up in a year, 3 years, 5 years from now, you're really not gonna like this person because you're gonna be thrice times the size that you are now. You see what I'm saying? Because you're adding more, and it's just gonna take on a snowball effect. So instead of doing it, go the opposite way. You know, decrease the calorie intake. And no, we ain't just talking about food here. We talking about, you know, with our finances. You know what I mean? Being a better steward of your money and things that you have and things that you possess. Okay, take better care of your things. So when you look up, you know, you become the resource. So that way, resources will come to you. Okay, by the law of attraction. Okay, so all these books intertwine. They work in you know, interlinking together. And so yeah, those are my 5 top recommendations. Failing Forward, The Secret. Then we have The Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. We have In a Pit with a Lion on a Snowy Day. And then we have The Compound Effect. And so, you know, again, I'm not your traditional reader. I got to do the audiobook thing. And at some point, I'm going to possibly start a book club or have a book of the month that, you know, me and my team, or my group of people, my group are going to read and then maybe review on this channel, you know, as having something to do, but something that will be able to grow us. You know, what is it that you're wanting to start? Okay. Again, we're on this whole YouTube journey, this whole social media journey. And if you want to come along with me, you wanted to start, you know, and maybe this video of me putting myself out here, maybe it's something that'll influence you to start. And hey, let me know if you have any questions, you know, let me know. You leave them in the comments, or you can send them to my email address that's in the description. Okay. In my description, my channel description. So that was the video for today. Hope you guys got out some value out of that. Take a look at one of those books, or even all 5 of them, and let them change your life. Okay? Change your focus, change your life. Until my next video, guys. Bye.